Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining Pieces Fusion Up, Oracle Fusion Financial Session. Okay, so today we're going to start with regular sessions and we'll just move on with our day-to-day activities. How does the fusion works and everything, which we'll see in detail. And I would like to recap the activities what we have done in the previous session. Okay, so we have done one demo session, which is on Saturday. Something around 1.5 hours like that. We had a discussion about the present calls and fusion, and these are the questionnaires which we come up, and we have clearly explained about those details and in the on that particular call. And that particular call, whosoever not seen that application or something like that, you can just go back and check it out. So we have loaded in YouTube also. Okay, in YouTube you can see that. Okay, you can in YouTube you can just type a PCS Fusion Hub. Okay, this is our channel. You can just click on that channel, and this is the link. Last 3 days back, whatever we have discussed, that has been loaded here. You can see 1 hour 27 minutes is there. You can check out that particular video if you need more details about the previous session. Am I clear, guys? Everyone, first of all?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, I did anyone new persons has joined? Those who are not attended the Saturday session, is anyone there? Subhash, Sriram, Roshan, Sriram, Purnima, Narendra, Mohammed, Rajesh, Lalit, Ganesh, Bhavani, Bhargav, Anurag, Singh. Okay. I hope everyone has attended, right? Fine. Those
Yeah.
who have not attended, just to you can check out the recap of this particular session. Okay. And I will load this video also. The current video, whatever I am loading right now, I am teaching right now. This video and tomorrow's videos also will be loaded in YouTube. And then after, only for the paid subscriptions, people. Okay. Fine. Let's move on. So this is the course content. Okay, this is the course content details which I have already shared. Those who have already given the correct email address and contact numbers, this might have already received in your email boxes. Please cross check your email boxes. If not, please go back to our register link and then click on that link and then update your correct email address and contact numbers. You will get in WhatsApp and as well as your email also you will get it done. Okay. If not, please let me know. You can just reply back. We will let you know. Okay. This is our contact number 9059 This we have contact number and as well as WhatsApp. Those who want us to talk, you can call them and take the appointment or something like that so that we can apply. Okay. Fine. Moving on to the activities. So first, I'm just taking about the GL activities. Copy this. Paste it here. Yeah. Okay. So this is the course content of general ledger. Now I'm just marking here GL. Okay, GL activities. Now, are we clear? Do you have still any questions before I move on? Still you have something in your mind just to speak out so that I'm there to help you out? Sir, I want to discuss so many, this one, this is not covered, something like that. If you have anything in your mind, please speak out. Open to take any questions. Subha, Sriram, Roshan, Purnima, Narinder, Mohammed, Rajesh, Lalit,
No.
Ganesh. Huh? Great. Bhavani, Bhargav, Anurag. Okay. Hope no questions are there. I'm just moving on. Okay. But still, if you have anything, please write it down and keep it in a piece of paper. We will discuss in detail again after I give a break. Okay. Fine. Now, first and foremost thing is we have to discuss about enterprise structure, chart of account, legal locations, entities, business unit. This is the core configuration. This is the core configuration which we require at the beginning of the application. So, but right now what we're going to do, we're going to start with a couple of basics and then we'll move on. Okay, fine. So couple of basics means starts with this one, accounting calendar, chart of currencies and everything which we'll discuss. Okay. So basically any application, you go to any particular mall. Okay. What they are going to do, any particular Vijeta supermarket, one more supermarket is there, Vijeta is there, so many Ratandeep is there, like that malls are there, right? So what they do usually, I'm just going with a basic example. Okay. I'm just going with a basic example. What they're trying to do, they're keeping their products on the store, right? They're keeping their products on the racks and everything, and they're placing the items over there. And then what you're planning there, what they're going to do when the customers walk into that particular store, they pick the product and go to a cash counter, and they will give it, and automatically the bill will be generated, and you are making the payment, and you are collecting the product, and you are walking out, right? So here the process starts here. So how does the system is aware that the product is having this much of price and everything? Okay, if you have already given the product to the customer, how does the money, where does the money is getting registered from there? How does it is going to your balance sheets, profit and loss accounts? So that's where that complete cycle we have to understand. I'm just starting from the layman's perspective and the starting area of application usage. Means the products whatever they are giving a display there, they are already before that only they have entered that in the system with the rates, barcodes, and product quantity and everything they are updating in the system, right? That is the reason whenever you are coming to this particular store, they're able to give that particular product with the proper price and everything, they're able to give it. Am I correct or not? Right? Please, guys, I need an interaction so that we will go in a very good manner. You can ask me so many things. I can able to respond back. Okay. I will respond back. Yeah. Fine. So that is
Mm,
the process. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now the money, whatever is collected from the store, okay, or money or the account transfer, UPIs, APIs, everything will be deposited in the bank account or in the cash format, right? The information, whatever this particular person is called as an end user. So what we are supposed to do here, what is our role here? So we are the persons are preparing a leverage to make the make the end user work to be done. Okay, so the item is there, that particular item we have to feed it. How you will feed it in the application, how you will be entering that information, how much quantity are supposed to enter, what kind of products those are, what kind of categories we have to provide. Okay, food items, grocery items, or something like that. Sorry, guys. There is a classification, right? All those kind of classifications and item need to be entered. All these informations we have to make the application ready. Means application is like a white page, like this blank page. Okay, like this a blank page. If you are using if you are using a supermarket, it will work. If you are using BMW cars, BMW for them also it will work the application. And for the manufacturing companies, it will work for the application. So this particular white page of application, like our software is like that, Oracle software is like that. So whatever you feed it, that activities will be cascaded to the end user. End user will start applying that application and they will get the benefit out of it. So how does this amount will be transferred to the Oracle application? And from Oracle application, how does the balance sheets will get generated? Balance sheets, profit and loss, everything will be generated. How does this will happen? That we will discuss in detail in our day-to-day sessions. Okay, am I clear now? Is it making sense?
yes.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
simple
Yes,
logic.
sir.
Application is like a white paper. Okay, so the one whatever we are as a consultants, we are going to do as a implementation project. So what is our goal? Implementation project. Okay, that white paper is the application, and we are going into a client place. We will go to the we will speak with the client, or we will go to the client location and ask that, taking the requirements. Yes, what is your business style? Yes, he will say that I am doing some networking business, or I am doing some training business, training activities, or I'm doing some consulting activities. Okay, or I'm selling some products. Okay, Amazon. Okay, I'm selling some products. Okay, like this. So you as a person, okay, you, I'm just making as a ABC person, ABC person, ABC person is going to client, going to client. What is the client? Say any XYZ client, okay? Going to XYZ client. ABC person is going to XYZ client and taking the requirements. What is your nature of business? Yes, he will tell my nature of business is so and so, so and so, so and so. Okay, in which countries you have this application? In which countries you are doing the business? I'm doing business in USA. I'm doing business in India. I'm doing business in Canada and some other locations. He will say, oh, okay, I will make a note. I will make a note of those locations, and then after next step. So in how many calendars you are using, what kind of accounting methods you are using, how you will prepare your balance sheets, like these kind of date discussions you will be having with your client. So that discussions is nothing but called requirement gathering. Okay, this requirement gathering will help you out for preparing your implementation project. Okay, so as I told you, first and foremost thing is, so nature of business. Nature of business you will ask. Next one, you will ask something like how many countries? How many countries you are running business, like this. Do you know for GL alone, how many questions are there like this? Around 300 to 400 questions are there. Okay, you have to ask this many questions at the time of your implementation project. You don't need to worry. We will all have a questions like this. That questions are nothing but called as a discovery sessions and requirement gathering questions. Okay, so predominantly all the questions are available. I'm just giving you a sample. How does you have to ask the customer at the time of your implementation project. So then it will start with your implementation project. Okay. So first and foremost thing, irrespective of anyone, okay, either you are a HCM consultant, SCM consultant, or I'm an expert in PPM, I will give so and so, whosoever is there. The first steps will starts with your finance team. Okay. Finance team is the person has to start the requirements, because our base is general ledger. This is our base, general ledger module. So without starting with these setups, okay, calendar, currencies, value set, chart of account structure, instance, and everything, you cannot move forward. Okay, am I clear, guys?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so how you can able to identify whether I'm eligible for an implementation project or not? It's all depends upon the need basis. For an example, even 1 year, 2 year person who's ever recently got trained and enter into the organization also will be moved to implementation project. It all depends upon the size of the organization and size of the business. If you have only one business unit, one legal entity, one ledger and everything, then 3 years 4 years person also can able to do an implementation project. Okay, if you have around 30 40 ledgers are there, you have to do the solution, you have to think logically, then at least 8 years 9 years of experience is required. But funda is similar, funda is same, and the standard functionality we are doing with the standard functionality, and concepts are same. Even a 10 years experience person also will have to go with the same basics, and 1 year junior also has to follow the same process. There is no change in the process front. Only ideology and thinking capacity and the solution point of view, something like that. We have to, your experience will be carried away. Okay, fine. I hope you understood what is the meaning of implementation project and how it will start and when it will start. Okay, now we will start with our calendar. Okay, now we will see calendar. What is the meaning of calendar? Okay, so basically, yeah, normal calendar, right? So basically, can anyone tell me what is the meaning of calendar and how many calendars we have in a year?
12 calendars.
Yeah, calendars in a, how many months in a calendar? Okay, this is 12 months, right? You and me know this is 12 months. Okay, so as per Indian, what? what is our days? What is our style of calendar? Can anyone tell me?
March
Day,
31st to
month, year.
April 1st.
01st March, not March, right? April, right?
Yeah.
April to 31st March. So this is one of our Indian calendar. This is our Indian calendar. And what about USA calendar? USA calendar starts with 01st
Jan 1st,
Jan 1st to 31st December.
December.
That yes, that is what they are preparing. Okay, so this USA calendar not only let's say this is a globally acceptable calendar. I mean, so not global, just as per USA, all other than Indian current Indian country, all are accepting this kind of calendar, right? So so people as see now onwards you have to understand. We have to talk in an Oracle terminology only. Okay, so even if you accept a fact or not, we have to go with Oracle terminology only. We are starting learning this Oracle application, right? We have to go with Oracle terminology only. So what I will call, so this particular calendar is called as a calendar year. Calendar year. So the other side, the calendar is called as a fiscal year. Other side of the calendar is called as a fiscal year. So now the definitions, whenever you do remember simple funda, wherever the questions are coming, you have to speak in a definitions like that only. I mean to say that definitions in definition way only you have to answer. So interviewer asking, can you please explain me about the calendar? You can say that. So calendars are two types. We have calendar year and fiscal year. So calendar year starts with 01st January to 31st December. Okay, what is about fiscal year? Fiscal year, you have to mention that anything other than calendar year is called fiscal year. This is what you have to communicate. Okay, this is what you have to communicate to the team. So do remember this. So calendar year and fiscal year. So calendar year is 01st January to December, and fiscal year is anything other than calendar year is called fiscal year. It's predominantly not only this one. This will work. Sometimes the schools and educations are there. Schools and education starts with 01st June or July to so July, right? July, right? USA people will start in July to 30th June. Okay, that also will come. And sometimes 01st April we are already mentioned, June we have mentioned, and some NGO organization they will start after December. They start in the month of October. Okay, some other organizations. Okay, so that is the reason they converted a definition. They named a conversion as like this. Anything other than calendar is called fiscal year. This is what you have to remember. Am I clear till here?
Yes.
Chalo. Let's go and create one calendar in the application. Click here. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Sorry. Okay. So this is the login credentials of dev instance. Soon I will give you this also to you. Don't need to worry. I just logged in and this is the employee user. Click here. Setup and maintenance. Okay. I will explain about the application also. No need to worry. Just hold for the calendar. Then we'll move on one by one. Manage accounting calendar. Just for the time being, understand today discussion is about calendar and we're discussing. Tomorrow we will start with the implementation project and what are the setups are there in the GL, what are the things are there. So whether we are going in accurate condition or not, all these things we'll see one by one I will show you. Okay, now select accounting calendar. Okay, so this is the manage accounting calendar place and click here plus symbol. Okay, the minute you click on the plus symbol, it will populate here. Here you have to type your calendar. Now we are working on 108th batch. That is the reason I'm just writing here 108. While doing your practice, you don't use 108. You use any other number or something, or you use your name or initials or something like that, or your dream company name, something like that. You can do that, but don't do with this one. Okay, fine. So 108 calendar. I'm just using calendar. Copy this, paste it here. So when my calendar starts with, January, January 1st, 2025. And period frequency, monthly, I'm giving the period frequency. And here is the separator. What is the meaning of separator here? You can see here, there is a hyphen button is there. If I change this to slash, you can see slash. If I change to none, so blank, it will come like this. If I change this to hyphen, again it will change to hyphen. And you can see format. What kind of format we are talking about? Calendar year. Just now we discussed in the Excel sheet, na? So we are discussing about calendar year, and the format is also looks like CMMMYY. Okay, like this. And I would like to go like this: fiscal year or calendar year, like this. Okay, 01 month will come first and year will come like this. Like this, you can change it whatever you are comfortable, but we always 99.999% wherever we go, we will suggest this format only. Okay, it's all up to business need. If they're already using any application and they have a different format and they would like to go with a different format, then it's their wish. But if you ask me for the implementation project, I will go in this particular format. Okay, now adjusting period. What is the meaning of adjust period? I will tell you. Okay, so in a month we have, well, how many periods? We have up to 12 periods. That's what we are discussing, right? So any organization has any more than 12 months period?
No.
But what is the meaning of monthly? Why we have a monthly concept? Can anyone? In USA, the calendar has been split into two periods. 15 days. For every 15 days, they will get salary. Simple. They have 1 month salary. That 1 month has been divided by 2, and they will make the payment for every 2 weeks. And the hiring is like that, and firing is also like that. For them, it is completely different. Not only that, and Philippines, any other countries, some of the countries, they have payment in 2 weeks. For every 2 weeks, they will get the salary. For them, there is a 2 periods in a month. We have 24 periods for them. Okay. So why we close the periods in the month? So because here business styles are completely different, and we make the salaries in every month, and once we make the payment, the period is closed. On that particular period is closed, whatever the activities happened or something like that, periods will be closed. So do you have, when you go to the banker, today is 5th, I want to go to the bank, I have 1 CR with me, and I go to the bank and keep the amount on the desk and stating that please deposit this amount in yesterday's date. Is that possible? Hello?
No.
No, sir.
No.
You- I spoke with manager, I spoke with the senior, I spoke with head of the department. Okay. Any chances are there? I deposited this amount today morning, 10 o'clock only I went. Today, 5 o'clock, right? Now, today, 5th November, I want to go to the bank and I want to give 1 CR at 10 o'clock and asking them to deposit in yesterday's date. Is that possible?
No, sir.
Not possible, right? So because every bank will close the books on that day, on the same day they close the books. So once the books are closed, you cannot enter the transactions. Same funda, same logic we are applying here in our calendar also. So we are creating a period frequency of monthly. So we will have a periods of 12 periods, and we were giving one adjustment period once at year end, like that. If you want to create more periods or something, because as I said, right, quarterly. quarterly also they have. Some service based organization, they go on a quarterly basis. Some organization they go on yearly basis. Who will go on yearly basis? Can anyone guess? For them only one year. Once in a year they will collect the money or something like that. So they didn't want to go with on a monthly basis, something like that. They want to go on a yearly
Contract.
basis. Ex contract basis are there. AMCs. You have annual maintenance cost. Okay, you pay one time and then next year only you have to pay the remaining thing. For those organizations, they will go for yearly, something like that. Okay, and others. If I keep it in others, and I can make a number of standard periods is 365 days. 366, 355, whatever the period. These periods will be used for banking organizations and some other NGO organization. They will go for multiple periods. Fine. Now I'm creating monthly and once at year end, click on next. So now what is happening? I am creating a calendar name called 108 calendar starting with January to December and one adjustment period. Why we need this adjustment period? This adjustment period will be used during the year end, any kind of adjustments. Okay, sometimes we don't get money from the customers. We don't get we have given the products to the customer, but customer is not willing to make the payments. Any sort of adjustments or something like that we can do in this particular accounting period. That is only for one day. Okay, only for one day. There is any adjustments, you can do that. Okay, now save this one, save and close this. That's it. Okay, this is about,
Excuse me.
yeah, yeah.
So, if you want to if you want the frequency like 2 weeks, like what to select?
I have to
The
select a
period
previous
frequency.
period frequency. There you have to give a number of periods. You have to select other and
We
you have
can
to give
enter
20
manually or like we have to select over there, like.
over there only. You have to select other or something like that and you have to select. They have already given the quarterly, yearly, monthly, like that they have given options, right? So that options you
Yeah.
can check it out. For contractors, daily workers are there. For them, there is a 5 days a week. Saturday and Sunday they don't come, right? So labor contractors are there, right? So if you are building a construction firm, every week you have to make the payment, not bi-weekly
Okay.
also. If you don't make the payment on Friday night, they don't come on Monday morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how also you can design. That is what the
Okay.
frequencies, period frequency. I have selected monthly. That is the reason I could see 12 periods. Okay, if you select here period frequency, other 4 by 5, something like. Sometimes some of the companies or some companies like China, I don't remember exactly. Some countries they work only for 4 days, but they work for 12 hours on a daily basis. Usually our working style is only for 9 hours, right? 9 hours. So, but some of the companies they go for 12 hours, 13 hours like that, and they go for only for they work for only for 4 days. Remaining 3 days they will go for off. So all these things matters. Okay. So the working styles you can design as per the application. As I said, my application is like a white paper. Whatever you give the information, it will give you the output, and this will be mapped to your organization. Okay. Fine. Now let me go to the Excel sheet. Now what we have designed? We have designed a calendar. Okay. So why we are designing all these things? For maintaining primary ledger. Okay. So for designing one primary ledger, we put here. For primary ledger, what are all the things I required? I required calendar, currency, COA, and convention method. Okay, calendar, yes, monthly we required, we have created 108 calendar is done. Okay, currency, what kind of currency we are planning to use? How many currencies we have? As per the country, we have currencies. See, basically the interview question, this is again, okay, I will write in all the interview questions also here one by one. Number one, how many calendars we have? Number two, can you please Explain me about primary ledger. Okay. So like this, I will keep on writing the question. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just preparing you for interviews also. Okay, this is how the question might be asked. This is how the question might be answered. This is how you have to tell the definitions. I'm just preparing you in that way. Okay, so a primary ledger consists of 4 C's. 4 C's is currency, calendar, chart of account, and convention method. So predominantly everywhere you answer this way only, but I will give you another way also. 4 C's. Okay. So ideally 4 C's: currency is a calendar, currency, chart of account, and convention method. There is another C also, that is number called fifth C. So this fifth C, that is called country. Okay. Fifth C is nothing but country. For each and every country, one primary ledger is required. Why we are creating the primary ledger? What is there in the primary ledger? Primary ledger is having a module called GL. Okay. Why we are having a GL in this primary ledger? What is the importance of general ledger? So general ledger is a central repository. One second, let me write here. GL is the central repository. Why only GL? Because GL will have all the day-to-day information in the general ledger module. So if you are making any particular payments, you will make the payments in AP, accounts payable. That will flow into the GL. You will receive the money in AR, accounts receivable, that will flow into the GL. You will receive the cash in the cash management in the accounts, that will receive in the GL. Fixed assets, you are purchasing an assets, you are maintaining your records, or you are doing the depreciations, accounting, and all these things. You are selling the products, you are purchasing the products, you are doing the depreciation. There is a loss on the depreciation. There is a fire accident happened on the asset. There is a huge loss on the assets. That and all information is available in the fixed assets. You have some inventory is there. So every module has its own importance. Okay, every day you do transactions records and everything in your respective modules. These modules are called as the subledger modules. Okay, all the subledger modules information, I'm just not limiting here. Okay, all the subledger modules more details has to go and sit into your general ledger. Okay, like all subledger modules. PPM, all modules will come into picture, but I'm just limiting to only because of time and everything. Yeah. So these are called as a subledger modules. So these subledger modules like PPM is there, inventory, order management is there, okay, etc. etc. I'm just giving limited, etc. etc. All these modules information will flow into the general ledger. What will happen once it is loaded into the general ledger? So this general ledger is the central repository for all your statutory benefits here. For preparing your profit and loss account, profit and loss accounts, balance sheets, okay, and the statutory reports, etc. etc. For all your businesses, your share market values will be up, down, and everything. On what basis? Based upon your business activities, based on your balance sheets, process, and everything. So that's where all your subledger modules are linked with your general ledger. General ledger is the place for all your statutory reports needs. Yeah, any questions? Hello? Okay, chalo, let's move on. For this general ledger, what is the major activity we require? For this general ledger, we require primary ledger. What is there inside the primary ledger? Inside the primary ledger, we have calendar, currency, chart of account, and convention method. In calendar, how many types of calendars we have? Answer, please.
2 types.
Yeah, go on. You
Two
should not
types.
limit to yourself. Okay, you should. If I ask the question, no need to stop there. We have 2 types of calendars. We have fiscal year calendar is there. Calendar year is there. Calendar year starts with 01st January to December, and fiscal year is nothing but anything other than calendar year is called calendar year. Anything other than calendar year is called fiscal year. That's what you have to tell that sentences so that interviewer also will get impressed. Am I making sense?
Yes.
Great. Chalo. Let's move on. Fine. Now we're done with calendar. Let's go with currency. Okay. What is the meaning of currency and how many types of currencies which we have? Here also again we have two types of currencies. Okay. So one is functional currency and one is foreign currency. So in calendar we have another calendar also. This is the normal calendar. There is another calendar called actually let me put here. I'm sorry, I forgot that to tell. Accounting calendar is there. Transactional calendar is there. So we discussed about accounting calendar. This is called accounting calendar, which we discussed just now. And there is another calendar called transactional calendar. I will park it here. This is just to maintain the attendance and everything. Okay. So transactional calendar is to maintain the recording. Like for an example, in India, we work from Monday to Friday. Okay. MNC companies. Okay. USA, we work for Monday to Friday. And for Middle East, okay, UAE regions, they work from Sunday to Thursday, right? Friday and Saturday is an off for them, okay, for their religious activities and everything like that. So to avail these things also, we have another calendar called transactional calendar. Okay, let me finish that also so that our calendar will be completed. Save and close this and click on done. So this is the bottom accounting calendar and transactional calendar. Click on transactional calendar. Click here plus symbol. It's not mandatory first of all. 108 transactional calendar. Okay. So here you can design Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is our style. So for them whosoever working on Middle East, they will go like this, like that. Okay. Now I'm just selecting Monday to Friday. Okay. Copy this. Transactional calendar. Save this. Okay. So here you can see 01st January to 31st December, you have your calendar. And business days, see here. It will come Wednesday, Thursday is a working day for you, and Saturday, Sunday is off. For an example, we want to go with November 5th or October 2nd. We'll take October 2nd is a Gandhi Jayanti, which is a holiday, right? So for an example, October 2nd. Chalo. Let's refresh. See, October 2nd is a holiday for us, right? But here it is mentioned Thursday and it is mentioned as a business day. You can remove this. You can uncheck this. If you uncheck that, that is not a business day, that is a holiday. That's how you can convert you can list out your all the holidays and you have to make sure that is not considered as a business day. That's it. This is a simple one, which you are not supposed to do anything on this calendar. This will be taken care by HCM team, human capital management, because they are the persons who will deal with all your payrolls and everything, right? They will take care of this one. We are not concerned about this place. Save and close this. Okay. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fine. So now we are going with currency. In currencies, what kind of currencies we have? We have two types of currencies. One is functional currency and foreign currency. What is the meaning of functional currency and foreign currency? Let me explain you about functional currency. You can answer me foreign currency. Okay. Functional currency means I am doing business activities in India and my primary ledger is in India. Primary ledger is in India. So then my currency is INR. This is called functional currency. And I'm doing business in USA also, my USD. Okay. USA primary ledger. My currency here is USD. This is also functional currency because my business are wherever my businesses are happening, that particular country, that particular currency is called functional currency, or else they call it as another way, local currency also. The naming, they call it as a local currency also. And there is another country, okay, Dubai primary ledger. There the currency is UAE. UAE, Dubai is dirham, right? UAE is uh, something like dirham. They call it as a dirham. Yeah. So that currency is UAE currency. Imagine Canada. Okay, Canada primary ledger. Okay, for them CAD. Australia AUD, like that. Now here, what is the foreign currency for my Indian primary ledger? Can anyone tell me? I need definition. Come on, try.
So
Depends on
any
what
currency other than
offshore.
India is a foreign currency.
Perfect. So what you're supposed to answer here? Anything other than INR is a foreign currency for India primary ledger. This is what you have to answer it. Okay, fine. So for India, anything other than INR means here it can be USD is a foreign currency for me, GBP is a foreign currency, is the CAD is a foreign currency, and okay, AED is a foreign currency, and Euro is a foreign currency. Anything other than INR is a foreign currency for India primary ledger. Here, what about here? USD primary ledger. What is the foreign currency for USD?
Any other currency other than USD is a foreign.
Perfect. Same concept, same thing. Yes. Here you can just make it, you can remove USD INR like this. This is how the currencies descriptions you have to discuss in detail. Okay. Now you understood the concept of currency and you learn the terminology of functional currency and foreign currency. Got it? So these are the basics which I would like to make you stronger. So that is the reason I'm explaining in detail about this. Now go back to the application. So place the cursor here and manage currencies. Okay, manage currencies, manage percentage currency. Don't need to worry. We have a lab sessions also. I will make you sure that you have a hands-on experience for at least 5-6 sessions. Okay. For the time being, let it go. Today's session, tomorrow session, we'll start with implementation project because today I don't have the demo instance. So that is the reason I just jumped into this instance. Yeah, tomorrow what we will do, we will just show you the implementation project, how to create implementation project, how we are going to create this currency calendar, all these things. Okay, fine. Manage currencies. In the manage currencies, you come back here and click here search. So here you can see all the currencies which are available here. So for an example, USD type it, enter, you'll get it. AED you type it, enter, AED. Yeah, for currency code is AED. UAE is AED. Yeah. AED you enter, dirham, UAED. CAD, Canada, you enter, here you can see. So what is by default system will give you the list of currencies. But there are a couple of countries which are not still activated. So that if you want to create what you're supposed to click here plus symbol and you have to create it. You have to create their name, everything, and you have to enable it. Okay. The way we have a demonetization on currency notes, there are a couple of countries obsolete their currency code also. For our country, INR is our Indian currency, right? INR is our code. INR is our code. Okay. So there are a couple of countries who got obsolete. Okay. Zambia. So Zambia is a country, they obsolete the currency code. They don't want to go with ZMW. So what they did in the month of, they don't want to go with ZMK. Zambia, Kwacha. Obsolete means when this is closed, 36 2013, they closed the country, they closed the currency code, and they gone with ZMW. Okay, so like that also we have a countries who started. This is how you can start it and end it is there. You can keep it and end it, and you can remove the enable button. If you remove this enable button, what will happen? The list of values. So the way you have a calendar, the minute you click on this, you can see the calendar, right? The way you have a currency, the minute you click on the drop down button, in the drop down button, this code will not be available if you disable this one. Okay. So this is enabled. So whenever you see want to do any foreign currency transaction in the drop down, you can see ZMW but not ZMK, because the start date is starting with 01/01/2013 and it is ended with 2013 like this. Okay, like that we have so many transactions which got obsolete also. So many uh, country. So many countries they have stopped using the different codes and they see 2016. I see something 94 CSK. Okay, so this country has also stopped this code on this one 1994. They stopped that like that. You can just go through. This is for our knowledge purpose only. Okay, now what is our plan of action? We want to create our primary ledger. For my primary ledger, what is my primary ledger? I would like to go with 108 cloud services or cloud primary ledger. I can use different wordings like companies like HCL, anything, and any other IBM or any Accenture or something. So many companies names also I can project it. But anyway, I would like to go with the cloud. Cloud is my organization. My organization name is cloud. And in the cloud, what are the services I am planning to do? My services are something like consulting, software training, some other uh, enhancements or taking projects. So project installations or something like a projects. I'm just saying this. So these are three my business lines. So my primary ledger is 108 cloud primary ledger. I'm planning to do a services like consulting, software training, services like this. Okay. So projects, selling the projects or something like that. For this, what are the prerequisites required? I required calendar and currency, chart of account and convention method. For currency, I'm planning to take USD. USD is already there. You don't need to keep it a 108-USD, right? You don't need to customize that. Go with the standard one. And then chart of account and convention method. So these two things we will discuss in our tomorrow session along with implementation project details. Okay. Are you all comfortable?
Yes.
How do you feel the session? Any feedback?
It is informative.
Great. Any more? Any more inputs you required? Anurag, Bhargav, Bhavani. Yes, please. Hemant, Mohan, Lalit, Rajesh, Mohammed, Narendra, Purnima, Roshan, Shravani, Sriram, Shubha. Okay. Singh, Srikant. Okay. Fine. Chalo guys, thanks for your time and we'll discuss in our tomorrow session. Yeah, we'll connect in tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock our sessions. We'll discuss in our tomorrow session.
Excuse sir, so I have a doubt on adjustment period.
Yeah.
You said like we can have an option of for the adjustment, right?
Yes.
So that adjustment can be done in multiple times because
You
there
on
may
that
be.
day only you can do a transactions, but that will be taken care by auditors also. Auditors will keep an eye on that particular transactions. You can't
Okay.
do adjustments on your own. If there is an entry is passed, that will be monitored by auditors and auditors will take care of that one. Everything will go as per the approval process and everything. So that is a placeholder for your adjustments, any sort of adjustments you want to do balances. Sometime rounding of differences will come. something
Yeah.
like that. These are all certain things which you want to write it off. I don't want to carry forward for next month period, something like that. So sort
Okay.
of things are there that will be done in through adjustment period. 1 day only for one period. 1 day we will have
So one day will be particularly
on
given
that day.
to make that adjustments, right?
Yes, year-end closure that is called. So
So that
have you ever seen that month end is there, month end process are there? Everyone is completely busy. Some late nights also people work on month ends.
yeah, yeah,
Have you come across that?
yes, yes.
Yeah, that is how month end, year end process are like that.
So that one day will be like it's concerned of in a whole year, or for every period we'll have one day.
No, yeah, have only 1 day, one in a year we have only one
Yeah, okay.
adjustment period. That is for 1 day. That's it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. That is for the closure of your period. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. We'll discuss in our tomorrow session again. If you need any more doubts. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks for your time, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
So